to another LSJ late review for And Then There Were None, which is a movie directed by Renee Clare, made in 1945, and is an adaptation of an Agatha Christie novel. So, here's a bombshell. I've never read an Agatha Christie book, and I've never watched any adaptations of any of her works either. So I've never seen a Hercule Poirot, I've never seen a Miss Marple, I've never seen any murders happening on an Orient Express, nothing like that. There's no real bad reason for it. Like, it's always something, a genre that's interested me. I've always wanted to check out her work, just never gotten around to it. And I've got a bunch of movies saved on YouTube that are in the public domain. One of them being this one. And I'll link that down below, because this movie is in the public domain and free to watch, so it's on YouTube. So the general gist of And Then There Were None is 10 people taken to an island, and they're the only people on the island, and they're in this house. There's not much on the island. And the whole thing is, they've all been accused of having done some horrific things, mostly murders and things. And they're there at the house to be picked off one by one. And so it's a bit of a mystery whodunit. One is one of the 10 the murderer? If so, who? How do you trust the people that you're with, especially since they're murderers, and especially since any one of them could be this unknown person who's out to get all of them. It's a really good flick. I'd say this holds up well. It kind of stands the test of time. Some of the effects look kind of dated. That's fine. There's never enough of it to really grade. What is most important about this flick is the characters, which are all wonderfully performed and very memorable. Some of them I wanted to stay a little longer. Some of them went around about the time they should. And it's a light movie as well. So if you're expecting something grim and gritty with dead bodies and stuff like that, you don't really see any dead bodies or anything massively violent in this movie. It's pretty light and entertaining. It's mostly about the mystery and the character interactions than it is about the grisly side of things. So you can pretty much watch this with anyone, and I'd recommend you do so. When we were about halfway through this movie, I picked someone that I thought was the culprit behind everything, and if I do say so myself, that person was one of the last 3 standing. No, I did not guess the murderer or person behind all this shenanigans accurately. No, I did not, but I was in the top 3. That counts. So I quite liked that the movie kept me guessing. I do appreciate that. I kind of had it locked in. Nothing was going to sway me from this person. You can't throw red herrings at me. Yes, you can. So I had a lot of fun with this. It's a good time. The performances are lovely. The dialogue's really, really well handled. The interactions where you don't know who you can trust and you're wondering, is it him, is it her? There's some silly things like, here's how light this movie is, right? So you got 2 servants who are part of the 10, and a male and a woman. They're married, and the female servant gets murdered early on in the movie. And for the rest of the movie, they still expect the poor husband to clean the fucking house, clean the rooms, and make them fucking dinner and shit, and fix the generator and stuff. I'm like, dudes, this white guy's wife just died. Like, what the fuck? So, there's not a heavy tone to this at all, but it is a lot of fun, and I'm going to give And Then There Were None an 8 out of 10. Really solid flick. Something you can watch it a couple times, maybe see if you can pick things out, but it's just a damn good time that you can watch with anyone. So check it out. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a like, dislike, share and subscribe. Follow me on the tweet, which is down below as well. I should stop doing that because it looks like I'm pointing down at my junk. I'll probably forget by the time I make the next video. I'll see you next time. Thank you.